back to On the Volley, OTV for short, where we talk about all things football. And today I'm going to be covering the Celtic against St Johnstone League Cup semi-final. Yep, you're absolutely right. I didn't really cover it. What I did is I interviewed two Celtic supporters that were in Rome and asked them their views, okay? Stephen and Orla, lovely couple, really lovely couple. Stephen, if you're watching, I'm sorry I didn't come to the pub on Sunday. I know I said I would, yeah, but I woke up Sunday morning and I remembered that I'm not 20 anymore. And it took me a couple of days just to recover, okay, from that session. Yeah, age is catching up with me, you know, so I can't recover as fast as I used to. So forgive me anyway, Steve. What I will do, okay, I hope you don't mind me calling you Steve, I know it's Stephen. What I will do is when I do come down to Glasgow, I'll be giving you a shout. Yeah, so hopefully we can meet up, as I said. Thank you again to both of you for giving me your time, okay, and allowing me to interview you both. It was very insightful. Thanks again. So yeah, there you have it. So we're going to cover that. You know, I'm going to do my post-match analysis of the game. So here we go. Let's go. I mean, we started off the blocks. I mean, the first 15 minutes, Jota, okay, was absolutely out of this world. I mean, he was just roasting them on the left wing. He put in some good balls, and to be totally honest, I said this, we should have been at least 2-0 up, you know, going in at half time. Jota crossed the ball in. Turnbull, I don't know how he skied that. The guy should have just placed it into the corner. But hey, you know, it happens. We're used to creating chances and even half chances, but not finishing it. Was I worried when we went in at half time 0-0? No, I wasn't. The way Ange has the team playing, the way the team, okay, you can see they're full of belief. Yeah, they believe in themselves. They don't stop playing until the final whistle. So I had a feeling that goal would come, and you've got to give it to Forest. Okay, right place, right time, great goal, excellent. You know, and that was it. Look, let's not forget. I think Ange and the players themselves are aware that teams are going to come out and they're going to defend. They're going to put everyone behind the ball. You know, St Johnstone didn't really create many chances or any chances. The only thing, one occasion where I was really worried, Joe Hart, what was he doing? He does this. He has these moments. He had time to just hit the ball out, but no, he had to take a couple of touches. And as he went to kick the ball out, St Johnstone player runs in, Joe Hart hits him, okay, rebounds off him. Now that ball could have gone anywhere. Luckily for us, it didn't go into the back of the net, it went out. But he's got to be a little bit more aware of his surroundings. You know, that was a dangerous situation. That was the only dangerous situation, really, which they created. So, apart from that, I mean, I didn't get a chance to do a pre-match podcast. I don't usually do them. I did want to do it on this game. I thought it was important. But I would have said, look, I'm pretty sure we're going to win it. And we're going to be in the final of the League Cup. Let's have a look at this, yeah? Ange's first season started off really badly. No fault of his, remember. Absolutely no fault of Ange Postecoglou. It was down to the situation which he had. Look, I've said this so many times. Injuries, players that didn't want to be at the club, new players coming in, having to adapt. So you've got to give it to the guy. He's taken them in his first season to the final of the League Cup. And we will be playing Hibernian. Now, I asked Stephen and Odler, who do you think is going to win between Rangers and Hibernian? And to be totally honest, they both said Hibernian. They felt they would be Hibernian. I predicted a Celtic Rangers final, which would have been good, would have been very interesting. I think most Celtic supporters would have preferred that. Wasn't to be. You know, I take my hat off to Stephen and Odler because their prediction was right. Mine was way off. I would never, ever have predicted that Hibernian would beat Rangers 3-1. Now, okay, they're going through a bit of a turmoil at the moment. Okay, Steven Gerrard's left, you know. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, okay, has to come in and he has to, you know, he has to mould the players into his way of playing. Okay, so I think it's going to take him a little bit of time to get back into the groove. Will they? Who knows? Is Giovanni Van Bronckhorst going to be a great manager? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know much about him on a managerial level. And to be totally honest, I've said this so many times, I don't care. I really don't care. I'm not interested. Okay? I have the same mentality as Ange Postecoglou. He doesn't care what other people are doing, what other teams are doing. He's just concentrating on his team. And that's the way to be. I only think and I only watch and I'm only interested in what Celtic are doing. So one of the things I did notice in that game, you know, we went through a period where I don't think we were as effective as we could have been. And again, Stephen said it, there was a lot of misplaced passes. We gave the ball away a little bit too easily. You know, 100% agree with Stephen. He was right. And why? Was it nerves? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Like I said before, if we're going to make mistakes, if we're going to make errors, I'd much rather we do it in games that we win rather than in games that we lose, okay, and we lose because of those errors. So, hey, the game's over. Forget about the errors, the misplaced passes, so on and so forth. We're in the final. We're in the final. So, and I believe the final is on the 19th of December, if I remember rightly. I'd love to be there. Love to come down to Glasgow for that. But unfortunately, because of work, I'm not going to be able to make it. I know I'm not going to be able to make it. So I'm not even going to pretend that I'm going to come down to Glasgow for that. I've already said we're looking at coming in the new year. After the 15th of January to the end of February. Okay, that period there, yeah, we're going to look at coming. But we will be letting you know when we do come down. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Sorry, I do tend to go off on tangents. We did what we had to do. It was only 1-0. Could it have been more? Yeah. Am I worried? No. I've said it before. You win 1-0. You win 3-0. You win 6-0. Doesn't matter as long as you win. The other thing I noticed is he brought on a Yeti. I don't think he didn't have a choice, really, did he? I mean, he had a Yeti on the bench. Giacomakis is out injured. So he didn't have the option of Giacomakis. I just hope that Giacomakis recovers and doesn't turn out to be one of those injury-prone players. I don't think so. I want to see Giacomakis showing people exactly what he's made of, because I'm pretty sure there's a player in there. Let's look to Thursday. We're awaited by Leverkusen. That is going to be a difficult game, I believe. But I also think that's a game that's going to suit Celtic and suit Ange Postecoglou. Why do I say that? Well, I say that because it will be an open game. Chances will be created. It gives Celtic an opportunity to play. Will Bayer Leverkusen score? I think they definitely will score. They have that attacking threat. They're doing well in the German league at the moment. Don't ask me where they are, what position. I don't know. I don't care. I know they're doing well. I don't know whether they're third, fourth. I don't know. Don't care. They could be first for all I care. It doesn't bother me. Okay? I'm just worried about how we're going to set up and how we're going to play. And we saw the first game. We saw the first game. I mean, we lost 4-0. Excuse me. We lost 4-0. But anyone that saw that game has to agree that the result did not reflect the game. It was their goalkeeper. Their goalkeeper made some world-class saves. There's no way that game should have finished 4-0. I mean, it defies everything. Will that goalkeeper do the same? Is he that good? Okay, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure this time around we're going to see a difference. I'm pretty sure we're going to score. I would say that we're going to score at least 2 goals. That's my prediction. At least 2 goals we will score. The reason I say that is because they are open. If Jota's on top form, Furuhashi gets his opportunities and puts them away, okay, because let's not forget something, okay, we have chances in most games which we don't put away, but that's part of football, okay, that's part of football. But I honestly think we can come away with something. I'm not gonna be arrogant and say, oh, we're gonna win, okay. I'll be happy with a draw, to be totally honest. We are talking about Leverkusen. Could we win? On the day, yes. On the day we could win. Are we going to win? I don't know. I'm not going to make that prediction. I'm going to be watching the game on the Thursday. And I hope that we come away from that with a win. Obviously, we have every chance to win that game. The way we're playing football, okay, you know, we play some outstanding football. Abada, he's got to step up a bit. I think Abada's lost that impetus, that swagger that he had when he first started. Remember, I turned around and I said there's a load of goals in that guy, but let's not forget he's only 19. Okay, so I'm hoping if he starts, okay, that he scores. But the good thing is we have Forrest ready to come in as well. And I don't know what his, fitness levels are like at the moment. Only Ange knows that, and Ange will decide whether or not it's a case to start Forrest and bring Abada on as a substitute, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea. You give the guy a rest, and you give him some motivation where he comes on as a substitute and he says to himself, you know what, I've got to perform. I've got to get back to the levels I was at when I first started. That's what I want to see. But then again, I'm not Ange, so I trust and I believe in what Ange is going to do. So, you know, hey, let's wait and see what he does. I know it's a little bit early to talk about the League Cup final. And it is early to talk about it. We've got a long way to go. A lot of things could happen. Hopefully we don't get any injuries. Hopefully everybody's to peak fitness. Hopefully Julian's back. Hopefully Rogic is back as well. Should I make a prediction so early in the day? I don't want to jinx it. I really don't want to jinx it. But hey, I'm going to make a prediction. And I'm going to say that Ange and Celtic are going to win the final. I honestly believe Ange is destined to get his first trophy. First of many, by the way. First of many. God, how great would that be? That would really, really shut all the doubters up. And when I'm talking about doubters, I'm talking especially about the media. Okay, the mainstream media, don't get me wrong, the mainstream media. Okay, Because when you've got a journalist who, when he came, asking him, oh, how does he think he's going to cope with the jump, okay, from Australian to this level of football? I mean, please, how insulting is that, okay? And what a ridiculous question from a journalist, okay? Obviously, I don't know if this journalist ever played football or not. I can't remember his name. I really don't care. But they have given him some questions which I thought were ridiculous. And I'll tell you something else. I take my hat off to Ange. I watch his, his interviews. Boy's class. He's so humble. He's direct. And I'll tell you something else, okay? It's the first time I've seen a manager of a football team that actually takes questions from, the YouTube fan TVs, yeah? Okay? From the supporters, not just mainstream media, okay? And who else does that? That says a lot about that guy, okay? That says a lot about his understanding of what football is about, okay? Because let's not forget something. Football is about the fans, okay? It's about us, okay? Not just the team, not just the board, okay? And it's not just about making money. Look, I've said this before. I started off this YouTube channel. Okay, this is our 6th month. Okay, we're into our 6th month. Okay, I can't even bloody well say that. And we do it because we enjoy it. But above all, we do it so we give you lot a chance to put your opinions, okay, and voice your opinions in the comment section. And this is why I always try to respond to every single comment, because we're here for you. All right, we're not here for me, okay? We're here for the fans. Don't get me wrong, mine's an opinion, mine's a point of view which I see, and I'm open to debate. I'm open to listening to what you've got to say, and I'm glad to say generally the people that comment on my posts, on my YouTube videos, we're on the same level. We agree with basically everything. We're seeing things the same way. And we have something major in common. We all love Ange Postecoglou. And I tell you what, everyone knows that in England, my team is Arsenal. In Scotland, my team is Celtic. I don't know if you've been watching my podcasts, okay? I've watched every Celtic game. All my podcasts have been Celtic based. I seem to have put Arsenal to one side at the moment. And the reason for that is Ange Postecoglou. That's the reason. That guy is, for me, on the same level as Arsene Wenger. Now, he may not stay at Celtic for 20 years like Arsene did, okay? And Arsene Wenger maybe overstayed his time, yeah? He got stale and, he was pushed out in the wrong way by the fans as far as I'm concerned. I've always been an Arsene Wenger in guy. He should have been allowed to leave on his own terms. He deserved that much respect. I don't think we're going to have the same problem with Ange. I think we're going to have the opposite problem with Ange. I think what's going to happen is, and I've said this before, after 3 years, which is the medium for him, yeah, 3, maybe 4 years, after he's won everything he can win, he'll go on to another challenge. It's just the way he is. And I know that because I've basically studied and researched Ange. So what we do need to do is hope that in the time that he's here, he brings us as much success as possible, playing football how it should be played. and he will do that. And can we dream to win a European trophy in the next couple of years? Can we dream to win the Champions League in the next couple of years? I don't know. Because what you have to remember is that the budget that Ange has is dwarfed by the budget of Manchester City, now Newcastle, Manchester United, Chelsea, Madrid, okay, PSG, and all these majorly big teams. So one of my contributors, okay, and he goes by KK as his YouTube name, yeah, and he did say on my last podcast, he actually wrote down, he said, look, you know, he'd love to see a UK-based football league where, you know, you can get promoted or demoted and go into like the Premier League. So Scottish teams could have a chance of going to the Premier League, like they do in Wales. Okay, Cardiff, Swansea, they've got the opportunity to go into the Premier League. Okay, if they win the leagues and that, if they, you know, like League One, so on and so forth. Okay, right, because they're part of the English Premier League, if you like, yeah, or English League, League One, League Two, League Three, so on. Well, League One and League Two, then the National League, and so on and so forth. That would be brilliant. That would be brilliant, because it would allow teams like Celtic and Rangers to work their way up to the Premier League and sharing its riches. And sharing in its riches, they could then go on and spend money on different types of players, okay? Players that are maybe today out of their reach. An Mbappe, a Neymar, yeah, to name but two, okay? I'm not going to name Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe Ronaldo when he was younger, but although he's a great player, he's in the wrong team at the moment, Manchester United, but they've just sacked their manager. So anyway, that's it. I'm going off on a tangent. Again, my apologies. You know, I'm dreaming, okay, because I am dreaming. And KK, although it's a lovely dream, I don't think it's going to happen. Anyway, so on to Thursday. Let's see what happens. I'll be doing a post-match review. If I do have any Celtic fans there, I'll try to interview the Celtic fans and then do my post-match review, as I've done this time around. So in the meantime, listen, thanks a lot for watching me. Thanks a lot for supporting me, okay, and supporting our On The Volley YouTube channel. We really do appreciate it. If you like, press like. Any comments, please put it in the comments underneath. Feel free to share. And if you haven't subscribed this yet, please subscribe. Me, Shah. I'm out.